Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Let's start with this test. We've got this test and we're going to solve it all together. All the students who have issues with their reading module, be alert and active now. I'm going to solve this full test, and this full test will give you great understanding to IELTS reading. Those who are gender training IELTS candidates, you will get this type of reading in section 3 of gender training. Okay, so those who are gender training, they are going to solve 3 passages of section 3 of gender training, and those who are academic reading is just like this. Okay, the only difference between academic reading and gender training reading is the passages, nature of passages. Questions are same. In academic reading we have passages based on science, technology, research, innovation. In gender training reading part 1 and part 2, we have passages which are based on society, social needs and all that. But the third passage of gender training is also based on it is also based on science, research, technology and all that. Okay, so we will solve 3 passages for gender training candidates, that is section 3. And we are solving 3 long passages. Okay, and after solving academic reading, gender training candidates, when they solve gender training reading, they feel much better. And after solving academic reading, academic students don't feel much better. Okay, because their reading is always like this. Yes, one more thing, if you are academic IELTS candidate and academic reading is really hard for you, then you should solve gender training reading tests, because gender training reading comparatively easier than academic. So once you solve 5 to 6 gender training reading tests and then you come to academic reading, things will make sense to you. Okay, but we will solve gender training reading tests also, don't worry about that. Now, the title suggests case study tourism New Zealand website. Now, New Zealand has made a website and the title is tourism New Zealand website, and it's the case study. Case study means they will tell us about the background of the website, what type of services are available there, what do they offer on the website and all that. Okay, so we've got this long passage all about that. Let me tell you, you are not supposed to read all the passage. In part 1, passage 1, there are 13 or 14 questions. How many questions do we have here? 13. It means you have to read 13 sentences, and these sentences will give you the right answers. And remember one thing, in listening, more you listen, more you get confused. You just listen to the things to the point. In reading, more you read, you get confused. So the first target is to go to the part of the passage which is related to the question. The first target is to go to that paragraph which has the answer. The second target is narrow your search and come to those 2 or 3 lines which contain the answer. And the next target is find the answer, match the answer with the question, write the answer, and then you can go on, right, to the next question. So we've read the title and you don't need to read the passage. Okay, yeah. You just have to, he's yawning. So you just have to read the title. Some students say first we should read all the passage. Useless. Time is very important in reading. Okay, so you need to manage your time. Now we come to questions. Questions 1 to 7, complete the table below, choose one word only. And this is by far the easiest question type in IELTS reading, right? Questions and answers are in order. Once you find one answer, you just have to read on. Maybe after 2-3 sentences, after 4-5 sentences, you will find the next answer. Sometimes in one sentence, you find 2 answers also. Sometimes you find all the answers in one small paragraph. So this is the easiest question type. We call it completion. Whenever you start any new passage, if there is completion type of question, start with that. And I call it type A. Type A means where questions and answers are in order. After that, we have true, false, not given. True, false, not given is also type A. Type A means on questions and answers, they are in order. Okay, and when the passage is not labeled, label means, for example, this passage has paragraphs and sometimes they give label to the paragraph A, B, C, D. When they label, two type of questions would be there. One is list of headings, and second is which paragraph contains the following information. And both question types are type B. Type B means questions and answers are not in order. They are in random order. For each question, you have to search all the passage. Okay, so only two questions, two type of questions. One is list of headings, and second is which paragraph contains the following information and when the passage is labeled. Can you take a look at second passage? Why being bored is stimulating, and can you see that A, B, C, D, E, F? All right, this passage is labeled. So it means there may be some type B questions. Come to third passage, artificial artists. Is it labeled? No. So it means there will not be any type B question, right? So this is how you can see easily whether it is type A or type B. Now we come to questions. Please follow me. The first target is when you read the question, just skim read the question, find a clue word from the question, and go back to the passage and search for that clue word. When you are searching for the clue word in the passage, you are not reading, you are only scanning. Scanning does not mean reading. Scanning means you are searching where particular word is, where certain piece of information is. We call it scanning, okay? Once you realize answer is here, information is here, now you should read the question, because otherwise if you read the question carefully first, it will take the time. When you scan the passage, question will slip out of your mind, then you will read the question again, and this is going to take more time. So let's see, question number 1. They say database of tourism service. Now section of website, the first section is database of tourism service, that is the first section. And then they say is for tourism related businesses. Okay, now we go back and we see where do they talk about database of tourism services. Okay, second paragraph, third line, database of tourism services operators. Found it? Now it means answers will be here somewhere. This is called finding the location. Now we read the question, because we know this is the location where we will find the answer. Now we read the question. Okay, now this database of tourism services, easy for tourism related businesses to get on the list, allowed businesses to dash information regularly. Now look at me, regularly. For regularly, they may use the word weekly, daily, monthly, yearly. It means regularly, okay? So allowed businesses to dash information regularly. Now please come back. Where you found the word database, I'm going to read a sentence after that. Second paragraph, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth line, any tourism related businesses. Found it? Now that was our clue word, by the way. I'm reading it from here. Any tourism related businesses could be listed by filling in a simple form. This meant that even the smallest bed and breakfast address or specialist activity provider could gain a web presence with access to an audience of long haul visitors. In addition, because participating business were able to update the detail they gave on regular basis. Now, what is on regular basis? Businesses were able to update the details they gave on regular basis. So they update details regular basis. Now what will be the answer? For details, they have used the word information. Answer is update. Well done. Allowed businesses update information regularly. And those who do not understand, they will write details. And now read again. Allowed businesses detail information regularly. It doesn't make any sense. Detail and information, they are synonyms. Correct answer is update. Got it? Okay, now we found one answer. We're just going to read on and you will find other answers. So first answer may take longer, but then second, third, fourth, fifth will not take that much time. Question number 2. Same database of tourism services providing a countrywide evaluation of businesses, including their impact. Now, what do they mean by their? Businesses, well done. Providing a countrywide evaluation of businesses, including their impact on. Now, they will use the synonym of impact, and then they will be the answer. Please come back to same paragraph. Second paragraph, I'm reading it from third last line. Tourism New Zealand organized. Found it? Okay, please follow me. Look at your neighbor also and just follow. Tourism New Zealand, second paragraph, fourth last line. Tourism New Zealand organized a scheme whereby organizations appearing on the website underwent an independent evaluation against a set of agreed national standards of quality. As part of this, the effect of each business on the environment was considered. Effect of each business on environment. Very good. And they use the word here, provided a countrywide evaluation of business, including their impact on the. And what is the word for impact? Effect. Impact and effect. You will find them in IELTS listening, IELTS reading as well. So correct answer is environment. Okay, let's go on. You can do one thing. If you still do not understand everything, just encircle environment right there, number 2. When you go back home, you can read the question again, you can read the passage again, and you'll be clear about it. Next, special features on local topics. For example, an interview with a former sports dash. Now, clue word is sports. Former means previous, ex. Like we say ex-prime minister, previous prime minister, and all that. So please come to third paragraph. Title page, third paragraph. And I'm going to read it from second line after full stop. One of the most popular was an interview with former New Zealand All Blacks rugby captain Tana Umaga. What is the answer? Captain. What is the synonym of rugby? Sports. Well done. So former sports captain, former rugby captain. You know what rugby is? There's a big ball and you are running and all that. That is called rugby. Okay? So correct answer is captain. Again, I'm telling you, keep an eye on your neighbor and see whether they are doing it properly or not. So correct answer is there. It is third line. New Zealand All Blacks rugby captain. Rugby is sports and former they use the word and captain is the right answer. Next, and an interactive tour of various locations used in. Now, where did they use the locations? Various locations used in. Come back, same paragraph, after Captain Tana Umaga. Another feature that attracted a lot of attention was an interactive journey through a number of locations chosen for blockbuster films. Now, what is the answer? Blockbuster or films or blockbuster films? Films, because you're supposed to write one word only. So correct answer is films. Locations used in films. Question number 5. Information on driving routes. Okay, varied. Now this information is varied depending on. Now information depends on something. Clue word is information on driving routes. So please come back. And they said varied depending on the dash. So please come to third last line. Third paragraph, third last line after full stop. To make it easier. Found it? Yes. Everyone? Yes. Yeah, to make it easier. To make it easier to play motoring holidays, the site catalogued the most popular driving routes in the country. And we have to see what do they depend on, okay? Driving routes in the country, highlighting different routes according to the season. According to the season means depending on the season. So correct answer is season for question number 5. Season will be the right answer. Next is travel planner. Okay, look for the word travel planner. Second page, first line. Can you see travel planner? Yes, sir. So answer will be here. Now we read the question carefully. Okay, travel planner included a map showing selected places, details of public transport and local dash public transport. Answer will come with transport, public transport and local. Now please come to this second line. I'm reading third line. Second page, first paragraph, third line. Travel planner offer suggested routes and public transport options between the chosen locations. Now, after public transport, there is the answer. Next, they say there were also links to accommodation in the area. Now, look here. For local, they most commonly use the word in the area. Musicians in the area, local musicians. I have read it somewhere also. Okay. So what is the right answer? Accommodation is the right answer, and in the area means local. And when you write accommodation, you have to be careful with the spelling. ACCOMMODATION. Question number 7, your words. Now look for your words. Your words. Second last line, same paragraph. Found it? Okay, now let's see how to do it. Your words. Travelers could send a link to their. Now what do they mean by their? There means that your words. Travelers could send a link to their something. Oh, okay, it can be related to travelers. That's right. So now let's read it. Second page, first paragraph, second last line. The website. Found it? Okay. The website also had a your words section where anyone could submit a blog of their New Zealand travels for possible inclusion on the website. So where everyone could submit a blog. Travelers could send a link of their... No. Travelers don't have a website. Travelers have a blog. It is called blog when you write about your travel journey and all that. So it's not a website. Website belongs to them. So travelers could send a link to their blog. Read again. Website also had a your word section where anyone could submit a blog of their New Zealand travels for possible inclusion on the website. So answer is blog. We've answered these 7 questions, and if you notice in 3 paragraphs we found all the answers. And if you follow this clue word technique, you will not do any extra reading. If you don't do extra reading, you can manage your time, and this is how you can finish your reading within 55 minutes as well. Now we have true, false, not given. Question number 8. Website newzealand.com aimed to provide ready-made itineraries. Now what is itinerary? For example, you need 5 days package. They will tell you day 1 we will do this, day 2 we will do this, day 3, day 4, day 5. That is called itinerary. So website newzealand.com aim to provide, underline the word ready-made itineraries. Now if itineraries are ready-made and packages for travel companies and individual tourists. So if itineraries are ready-made, answer is true. If itineraries can be customized, like I'm a traveler, I can make my own itinerary also, then answer is false. And if they don't tell us whether itineraries are ready-made or they can be customized, answer is not given. So please come back. Let's look for website and itineraries, ready-made itineraries and all that. Second last paragraph of the passage. Now can you see there are 2 paragraphs and you will find all 6 answers in 2 paragraphs. Now your job is easier. You're going to find all these answers here. So please follow me. Second page, second last paragraph. The website was set up, found it? The website was set up to allow both individuals and travel organizations to create itineraries. To create, not ready-made. To create itineraries and travel packages to suit their own needs and interests. Now, are they ready-made? No, they can create. One is ready-made. One is you can create your own itinerary or your own package. So what is the question? Aim to provide ready-made itineraries. But over there they say you can create your own itineraries and travel package. So what will be the answer? Answer is false. Well done. Question number 9. It was found that most visitors started searching on the website by geographical location. Underline most visitors searching website geographical location. Now, if most visitors started searching by geographical location, answer is true. If they search from another aspect, not geographical location, answer is false. And if they don't tell us whether they search by geographical location or some other thing, then answer is not given. Same paragraph, can you see the word geographical location in third line? Now I'm going to read it from second line. Second page, third paragraph, second line after full stop. On the website, visitors can search for activities not solely by geographical location, but also by particular nature of the activity. Have they mentioned anything that most visitors, they search the website by geographical location? So what is the answer? Answer is not given, because they did not mention that most visitors, they search the website by geographical location or not. So answer is not given. Read the question again. Question number 9. It was found that most visitors started searching on the website by geographical location. Most visitors. There is no mention of most visitors. They said on the website, visitors can search. Now, they did not say most visitors search. So, the information on most is not given. Okay? All right. Let's go on. Question number 9. It was found that question number 10. According to research, 26% of visitor satisfaction is related to their accommodation. Now look here. If 26% visitor satisfaction is accommodation, answer is true. If it is something else, or if accommodation is not 26, it is 12 or it is 50, answer is false. And if they don't tell us that 26% is accommodation or something else, then answer is not given. Now, can you see the word 26%? Okay. Same paragraph, I'm going to read it from this line. This is important. Fourth line after full stop. Okay? This is important as research shows that activities are the key driver of visitor satisfaction, contributing 74% to visitor satisfaction, while transport and accommodation account for remaining 26. Now tell me, only accommodation is 26? No. Transport and accommodation. So what should be the answer? False. Because 26 is not accommodation. It is transport and accommodation together. That is why answer is false. Question number 11. Visitors to New Zealand like to become involved in the local culture. Now, people who visit New Zealand, they like to become involved in local culture. Local culture means culture of New Zealand. So, if they like, true. If they don't like, if they hesitate, false. And if they don't tell us anything, then it is not given. Same paragraph, after this 26%, next line. It has also been found. Found it? Okay. It has also been found that visitors enjoy cultural activities most. What does it mean? Visitors enjoy cultural activities most. Means they like the culture. They like to get involved. Okay, cultural activities most when they are interactive. Interactive means when visitors have to participate. So what's the question? Visitors to New Zealand like to become involved. For become involved, they use the word when they are interactive. Interactive means that involve you. So what should be the answer? Answer is true. Well done. Question number 12. Visitors like staying in small hotels in New Zealand rather than large ones. Now this is comparison. If they like to stay in small hotels, answer is true. If they like to stay in large hotels, not small, answer is false. And if they don't tell us, they say visitors like to stay in hotels. Large or small is not mentioned, then it is not given. Very good. Now let's go back. Second paragraph, last two lines. In addition, we got the word hotel here. In addition, it appears that visitors to New Zealand don't want to be one of the crowd, and the first activities that involve only a few people, more special and meaningful. Can you see the word hotel here? There is no word. Next paragraph, can you see any word like hotel? Okay, they use the word small businesses. Last paragraph, it could be argued that New Zealand is not a typical destination. New Zealand is a small country with a visitor economy composed mainly of small businesses. It is generally perceived and all that. So is there any comparison? Not at all. So correct answer is not given. This is actually a not given, which is actually not given. Okay, they have no information on that at all. Question number 13. Many visitors feel it is unlikely that they will return to New Zealand after their visit. Unlikely means there is no chance. One is likely. Likely means there is chance. Unlikely means there is no chance. So many visitors feel it is unlikely that they will return to New Zealand after their visit. Now, if it is unlikely, unlikely means I will never come back to New Zealand again. Unlikely. Or perhaps I will visit it again. So if it is unlikely, answer is true. If it is likely, means I will come again, chances are, then it is false. And if they don't tell us whether it is likely or unlikely, likely means there are chances. Unlikely means no chances. For example, you can say there is the likelihood. Likelihood means there is the chance. Unlikelihood means no chance. So please come back. Last paragraph, and we are going to read it from 4th line. Last paragraph, 4th line. Because of the long haul flight, most visitors stay for longer, average 20 days, and want to see as much of the country as possible on what is often seen as once in a lifetime visit. Now listen, when you have once in a lifetime visit, what does it mean? Will you come again? No. Once in a lifetime visit means there is no chance to come back again. So question is, many visitors feel it is unlikely. Yes, because they said once in a lifetime visit. So once in a lifetime visit means it is unlikely that they come back again. Answer is true. Yeah. Tanda banana padega ek, huh? Okay.